What's up, fish fam? I'm Dan from Michigan Aquatics and welcome back to the show. I hope you all are doing well. Just figured I'd show you some of these clips here that I got of an ice storm we had recently. It was a pretty gnarly one, but I got some good photos, some good videos. Just hope you enjoy them. So today I'm just going to talk about some updates, some things that are going on, talk about the animals and what they're doing. Also, we got a new camera. I got a new phone, the Samsung S25 FE, I think. It's got slightly better cameras than my other one, or actually way better.
Look at this dude's legs.
So a few days ago, I had a viewer comment asking if I believed that a 75-gallon aquarium was a good tank size for the American bullfrog, and I think it's a great question to make a video on. But speaking of bullfrogs and Bill, here's Bill. Bill's doing well. This is an old clip, but I love it. He's just doing what Bill usually does, pretty much exactly what he's doing here. He's doing real good. But this is who I want to talk about mainly today. So, he's a really tiny little guy. This is Capone, the eastern newt. Capone is in the F stage for the eastern newt, which is their transitional phase to land. They go through 3 metamorphal phases, starting off their lives in the water, then transitioning onto land for a couple years, and then transitioning into adults and moving back to the water pretty much permanently. I will give Capone his own full-length video because he's such a cool little guy. I've got a really cool setup for him that I want to show off, but it's just really hard getting any good footage of him because he's only like 1.5 inches in length and really slender and small, so it's hard to get good close-up shots even with this brand new phone. Okay, let's talk about this tank. This is the 29-gallon aquarium. It's been having some water quality issues lately, for obvious reasons. There's way too many fish in here. This tank is going to be the first one I upgrade for the new year. Upgrading to a 40 breeder is the plan. When? As soon as possible. Giving them some food. I just dropped a couple of giant mealworms in there, and now give ourselves another little bit of a mental break. Check out these shots of the second ice storm that rolled through. I only included a couple here, for those of you who might be bored and want to skip through, but I think it's really cool. I love how the ice just sits on the branches like that and, ices, freezes. It looks really awesome, and I'm glad I can get good footage of it. Here's the ice storm, or at least the windstorm. Now we cannot forget about the 20-gallon tall with this guy who is either a red ear warmouth hybrid or a bluegill warmouth hybrid that I think I'm going to name Pimp. That is Pimp the Wargill. Now since the last time I had him on the channel, he has grown so much. It is incredible how fast his growth rate seems to be in comparison to every other cichlid that I have. Isn't he just beautiful though? Here we also have a creature of interest. Check this guy out. This is a virile crayfish, I believe, but with the most interesting, intense shade of blue that I've seen on a virile crayfish.
What is he doing? Wow. You are impressive looking.
And to finish off Today's video, we have the 40-gallon breeder terrarium with my two Eastern American toads, Billie Jean and Freckles. We did name the other toad my male. Here's Billie Jean. I got some good shots of her with this moss. I did make a toad video a few days ago, I don't know. Make sure you go watch that. It's pretty good. Voiceover could use some work. If you know anything about me, you know that I like to do things off the top of my head rather than writing them down. But here's Freckles. He's got freckles. He's a beautiful, beautiful American toad. I love him so much. These neat little setups I'm doing are just interesting to look at. Plus the toad, plus the food, sitting in front of the toad as the toad decides where he's gonna strike. Part 2 of the toad video will be coming out here shortly. A lot of these clips will be in it, plus some that you haven't seen just yet, but I think that's gonna have to do it for today. I hope these updates updated you all. I know they updated me. I really didn't know what was going on either. If you did enjoy, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And Happy New Year to all. And to all, fish on.